Is it Teacher Tiffany time yet?
No.
Is it Teacher Tiffany time yet?
No.
Is it Teacher Tiffany time yet?
Yes!
Yes, it's Teacher Tiffany time! Nothing over there. Don't see anything yet. Oh, hey friends. Guess what? We're going on a safari hunt today. I'll be heading from up here in North America all the way over here to Africa. Africa has one of the biggest savannas and some of the coolest animals. But before we go on our safari hunt, let's take a look at our CircleTime schedule. I guess I can take these things off for now. Okay guys, let's look at our CircleTime schedule to see what comes first. I see morning song. On the count of 3, we'll start. 1, 2, 3. My eyes are open, my smile is bright, my ears are listening to hear what's right. Yes, I'm ready to learn what the teacher tell me. Yes, I'm ready to learn what the teacher tell me. Fabulous job, guys. You did amazing. Let's try that one more time, just to make sure we're ready. On the count of 3, let's do it. 1, 2, 3. My eyes are open, my smile is bright, my ears are listening to hear what's right. Yes, I'm ready to learn what the teacher tell me. Yes, I'm ready to learn what the teacher tell me. That was terrific. Okay, let's look at our CircleTime schedule to see where we're at. Our morning song is all done. What's next on our schedule? I see StoryTime. Now our StoryTime today is about Africa. Africa is one of the continents that people can live on. In Africa, over 1 billion people live there. And I think it's pretty cool because my family from a long time ago was from Africa. So let's start our book to see what new things we learn. Let's start. This story is called The Important Things About Africa. The important thing about Africa is it's the second largest continent in the world. It is the hottest place to live with the largest desert called the Sahara. Africa's desert is almost as big as the whole United States. That's the important thing about Africa. That's one big desert. If you go there, you better be sure to take plenty of water. Let's see what else we can learn. The important thing about Africa is some of the first kings and queens came from here. They had a lot of power. Kings and queens would cover themselves in colorful jewelry to show how important they were. That's the important thing about Africa. Africa is a continent that is filled with things like diamonds and gold. So the kings and queens would make their jewelry with all kind of beautiful things and with all kind of colors. Hey, I have an idea. Let's pretend to make our own African jewelry. Today, I will be an African queen. Let's see what else we can learn. The important thing about Africa is the first person to ever live on Earth came from here. Now, people live all over the world. It's safe to say, no matter where you live now, we all started from Africa. That's the important thing about Africa. The important thing about Africa is it has a savanna. A savanna is a big area that is covered with grass and spread out trees. This is a great place for animals to live. Africa has the largest and fastest animals like cheetahs, zebras, elephants, and rhinoceroses. That's the important thing about Africa. Wow, the savannah sounds cool. There's so many different kind of animals there. Elephants, cheetahs, lions, zebras, antelope. Oh my goodness. I can't wait for us to pretend to go. But before we go on our safari hunt, let's take a look at our schedule and see where we're at. Our story time is all done. Next, I see our safari hunt. But before we do that, let's take a look at our activity expectations and do a movement break. First, we are kind when we give attention. That means you look and listen to the teacher. What's next? We are safe when we keep our bodies in our space. That means your hands and your feet belong to yourself. Shh. We are respectful when we use quiet voices. And last, you can take a break whenever you need. Pause the video or come back later, whatever makes you feel comfortable. But for now, guess what? It's time for our movement break. Let's do some clapping. We'll start slow and then it'll go a little faster. Are we ready? Let's try it. We are clapping, clapping, clapping. 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 And stop. Show me quiet. Shh. Pretty good, guys. I think we're ready to go on our safari hunt. Hey, Teacher Tiffany. Hey, Mr. Green. Now you know you can't go on no safari hunt without me. I should have known. But I'm glad you're able to come. This should be fun. We'll see all kind of animals down in the savannah. Oh yes, I can't wait. Now, Mr. Green, you missed our activity expectations, but I think you should know them, right? Oh yes, baby, I know the expectations. Are you sure? Because we can go over them again. Oh no, baby, I know. Okay, great, Mr. Green, because I think it's going to be really important that we follow those expectations when we go on our safari hunt. Oh yes, baby, I know the expectations. It's like sit down, wash your hands, turn off the lights, take a bird bath, the sky is blue, stuff like that. Huh? Mr. Green, that's not it at all. Oh, baby, trust me, I know, I got it. Okay, Mr. Green. Just remember, it's going to be really important that we follow those rules. Those are some big animals out there, and we want to make sure that we're safe. Of course, baby, of course. Okay, Mr. Green. On the count of 3, we'll try it. 1, 2, 3. We're going on a safari hunt to look for all the animals. A tree is what we see, but any animals to play with me? Oh, look, Mr. Green, I see a giraffe. Now remember, Mr. Green, that's a pretty big animal, so we have to keep our classroom expectations in mind. I think it's safe if we keep our hands and our feet to ourselves. Oh no, not for this one, Teacher Tiffany. I'm up close and personal with that giraffe. I gotta touch it. Hey, Mr. Giraffe, I'm gonna jump up on your back. I'm sorry, Giraffe, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry, Giraffe, I won't touch you. Boy, oh boy, Mr. Green, that giraffe was surely after you. Oh, those things go pretty fast. Well, hopefully next time, Mr. Green, you'll follow our activity expectations. Okay, baby, okay. You ready to see what's next? Oh, yes, let's see. We're going on a safari hunt to look for all the animals. The lake is what we see, but any animals to play with me? Oh, look, Mr. Green, it's the elephant. Now, Mr. Green, remember, we are kind when you give attention to the teacher. That means you look and listen to me. And I don't want you bothering that elephant. Oh no, I gotta go see it. Mr. Elephant, You're so beautiful. Can I just touch it? Okay, Mr. Elephant, I won't touch it. Just stop chasing me. Mr. Green, that was a close one. You could have got trampled over. That elephant could have laid me out like a pancake. Flat. Close call, Mr. Green. Now, are you ready to follow activity expectations? Oh, yes, baby. I think I'm ready. Okay, Mr. Green, let's try this one more time. Okay, sugar. We're going on a safari hunt to look for all the animals. The grass is what we see, but any animals to play with me? Oh, Mr. Green, look, it's a lion. Mr. Green, we have to remember to be respectful because the lions like it quiet. Oh, baby, I don't know if you know this, but I'm kind of scared of a lion! Oh, no, Mr. Green, I think he spotted us. We better get out of here. Oh, no, Mr. Green, that lion's getting pretty close. We have to go through the grass, past the lake, and around the tree to get home. Oh, Mr. Green, we made it. Oh, baby, that was pretty close. Mr. Green. Oh, I know. I'm sorry. I should have followed the classroom expectations. That almost got us in big trouble. Phew. Yes, Mr. Green, that was pretty dangerous. But guess what? I still had a lot of fun. Oh, yes, baby. That was a thriller. Mr. Green, our safari hunt is all done. Did you want to stick around for closing song? Oh, no, baby. All that running has me sure enough tired. I'm ready to take a nap and forget about that big old lion chasing after us. All right, sugar. I'll see you next time. All right. Bye, Mr. Green. Bye, Teacher Tiffany. Okay, guys. Our safari hunt is all done. Now it's time for our closing song. On the count of 3, we'll try it. 1, 2, 3. Our activity time is all done. All done. All done. Our activity time is all done. Now we've come to an end. One more time. Our activity time is all done. All done. All done. Our activity time is all done. Now we've come to an end. Our closing song is all done. That means our circle time is all done today. Guess what, guys? I had so much fun with you guys today, learning something about Africa and spending time in the savannah on our safari hunt was perfect. I hope that you'll be able to make your African necklace and go on your own safari hunt. And of course, learn as much as you can about Africa. Until next time, guys, sweetest hugs. Bye.